Alright, so here we go. This is my room tour. It is March 15th, 2022. So happy birthday, Seth. And since I want to change my room around, I am going to kind of save this so that way I always have it. The door is actually glittery, but it doesn't show up very much. This is my little place where I keep my food. Since I am gluten intolerant and a vegetarian, I keep my food separately. There's also like face care stuff there for whenever I go into the bathroom. So yeah, and then my water over here. Proof that there are packages that need to be sent out, and I have not sent out yet. They're just in a pile. My head for styling wigs, my ring light, because this right here is my TikTok filming place. I'm probably going to change the way that looks too. We'll see. I want to have bits in my room for each like little aesthetic I like, which is like goblin core, witchy stuff, goth stuff, and kawaii, very K stuff. This was made by an actual indigenous person for me on my 14th birthday. My aunt got it for me. There's also a medicine bag attached to it because I am indigenous. I am just extremely pale. Okay, and I'm not 100% either, so disclaimer for that. There's a little table here. I have a lot of like little goblin-y type tables. This is my closet where I keep all of my crafting supplies, so we cover it with a sheet. You know, because it's really cluttered in there. This is the cat area, cat tree in the window, where I keep my extra pillows and stuff. But yeah, little resting area for my sister's cat, Bella. She loves it over there. And cat in the corner, because for some reason he loves to sleep in that corner. But he also sleeps up here too. This used to be where my bed was at one time. You can tell because I still have like decorations over there. I made that moon face hanging. That right there is indigenous made as well, because my grandmother, before she passed away, used to give to an indigenous charity, and they would send these, and the last one they sent after she passed away is this one. So it's kind of special to me. My dad found that shield at a flea market and thought I would like it. He was actually right. Wall o' masks. These are where I keep my clothes that aren't quite dirty but aren't clean, so they can't be in the closet. I always keep my mirror against the wall. I have a big fear of mirrors. Yeah, big fear. This is also where I hang like my bag and my coat. Keep my hats and my extra pillows and my extra sheets up here. The hats need to be reorganized because I have a lot of hats. And this is my closet. As you can see, there's a lot of sweaters for like goblin core stuff. My goth stuff squeezed way in the back, and then like starting to collect some like fairy K / decor themed stuff. My drawers, my shoes that I have out, extra shoes and extra pillows over there. This is my altar. I typically have just stuff dedicated to the elements. Right now this needs a redesign, and there's like crafting stuff starting to take it over. Also where I keep my crystals and my necklaces and cosplay headbands. I just redid this shelf. It's really cool. It's where I put like the cans I thought were pretty, and then like decorated it because I only have 3 cans really. So yeah, I just made that a couple days ago. It took 3 hours. It was so much work. My dad just recently got me this rooster, and I put him with my plants, but he became like a place where I hang my candy right now. These are some of my plants. They're not in fantastic condition, but most of these I just kind of found and pulled them out of the ground and kept them. The exception being the aloe that my mother bought at a yard sale, and then like it just kept growing. Just like that purple heart that came from like a sprig of something that we had years ago, and it just keeps multiplying. This is my lamp that looks like a stick. I have no place for it right now because cats keep trying to knock it down, so it became a place for my candy. Oof, I'm about to bump into the humidifier, but we have my gaming shelf for my PSP, PS1, PS2, and DS games. I think there's a couple GameCube games in there too, and my guides are underneath of them. That pink box right there is where the freaking memory cards are. Like, my mom works at Ulta Warehouse, so I get a lot of like Ulta stuff, like damaged Ulta stuff free. So like, an Ulta box to me doesn't seem like a place where memory cards would go, but that's where the memory cards went. And also, again, bath stuff, Bath and Body Works, and stuff I got, again, free from Ulta. Yeah. This has my wigs, and then extra candles. There's my paints, witchy stuff, and my notebooks, because I collect notebooks, because I always have something I can be writing down. Extra blankets, and my Judgment armor robe from World of Warcraft. More crafting supplies. My Coco and my Strix plushies. There's paper stars, because I have an obsession with making them. This is actually my foraging basket, but it's got some stuff in it, so when I want to forage, I'm going to have to take that all out. I did like a collage on the wall. Each of my walls is a different color too. We already saw like the pink wall, orange, blue, this one's green. And there's a little broom. He used to smell like cinnamon. And then we have Jack, who needs watered. He's a little droopy. And my poor spider plant, which I've had for ages, and he's just dying. I've been trying to figure out how to save him, but it's not looking good. This is my main bookshelf. I did a little video there of like autumn themed type goblin-y creatures. Top shelf, just a bunch of different things. Bear skull. More books. This is only like, I don't know, like maybe 10% of my books. A lot of them are in boxes. And then this down here has got some cute plushies and Gengar and a black plastic pumpkin because it's cool. Okay, over here, this was originally like a sea themed little table, but since I sit really near here, it kind of became a spot where I put a lot of things. So my incense, to good smelling, like sweet smelling candles, because that's what I'm into right now. And this nightstand I painted myself. It does have each of the card symbols on it. The heart one must be in the back. And then in there is where there's more crafting supplies, especially for like my beading. Cat eating spot. He's a messy eater, so he always has a towel down. There's been these dried oranges that I made. More ears and stuff. That crown is for an Element Allies character that has not been posted yet. Someday. And then we have this little corner shelf. This is like the only corner I could find to put the shelf in. But I always loved the idea of a corner shelf. It's got more crafting supplies, and then there's my moss terrarium and my moss balls. That photo used to hang in our like hallway between me and my mom's room at my old house, and she decided to give it to me. And that originally was the sash that Vitcher used to wear, but he wears a different one now. This is like, it was kind of a sea-themed area. Paper crowns I made. So yeah. Buttons I've collected over the years. Some are missing because they're on like clothing. My sister got me this. It looks really cool. It's hard to see with the reflection though. All of the Lion King plushies I've collected over the years. And then this wall, it's got a lot of those Halloween like creepy curtains. Shout out to my cactar, or cactuar, however you want to say it. This was like $1, and I'm not going to use it as a heat type pad for it, you know, for the baking and stuff. It'll get dirty. It's too pretty. That paper crown I believe is glittery, but you can't tell. And then this is where I sleep. I do have a couple of pictures here and there, but the cat, because he likes to jump up here, tends to mess him up, so I've been taking him down. I've got this. That is a real pumpkin, so yeah. And then, that door is to Kitty's room. Simba, those two shirts are going to be DIY'd, so they're there. I had a tree that was planted the same day as I was born, and my uncle, after he got my grandmother's house, cut it down. So my mother grabbed a couple of pieces from it so I could still have it. It made me very upset the day I found that out, but what can you do? My little buddies, you've seen that frog probably in a video. He makes a croaking sound. My floor pillow so that my butt doesn't hurt, and then where I normally sit all the time. That cup had tea in it, because yay tea. Journal right there. My computer. My humidifier. That has all my mini lotions in it. That little space right here. And my PS2, of course, is in here. And then this used to be upright. It holds so much stuff, but I don't like sleeping on a single mattress if there isn't like a wall, so we made a fake wall with this. Avatar and Final Fantasy VII. Suikoden manga and Candidate for Goddess manga. Some Fushigi Yugi manga and my Lord of the Rings stuff. More plushies. That hat has some of my electronic chargers under it, and that cookie jar has all of my bath bombs in it. I've had that since I was really young. Really cool unicorn band nurse thing that I got when I was young, and we finally put it up in this room. Mostly cute tags that I collect, but also pictures and memories from like conventions and my life. So yeah, Naruto switch plate. Somebody made me an Amon years ago, and that's always been a prized possession. That room is where my mom stores all of her stuff, and then the litter box is in there, so not really needed, but that closet has all my cosplay, since it's, you know, not really being used otherwise. So we'll do a little bit of a pan. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Don't know if that was boring or not, but, you know, there we are. Dad is moving cars outside. Ever since he retired, he's been kind of bored, so sorry about any noise. But yeah, that's my room now. We'll see what happens in the future. Bye-bye.